Hey y'all, good to see you. My name is Jay. I'm a sushi chef in Austin, Texas, and I would love to share my experience. Who loves hamburgers? I love hamburgers. We're gonna make Taiwanese hamburgers today with salmon. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to make the sauce for the dish. This is gonna be a spicy hoisin sauce. I'm gonna start with a little bit of oil and some garlic. Sweat that garlic until it is nice and fragrant. When I was a kid, first time I went to Taiwan, my cousin asked, "Do you want a hamburger?" I'm like, hell yeah, I want a hamburger. So he took us next door, and there's a little teppanyaki, and then the guy took a patty, threw it down, and smashed it, and then served it with these little beautiful guapao. I had no idea what it was, but I know they're delicious and fluffy, and this is what we're gonna be eating today. Add our mirin and our sake. Bring that to a boil to cook off the alcohol. All that alcohol is burned off now. So add our sugar. Fish sauce. Salt. Togarashi. It's a Japanese 7-spice. It's got ichimi peppers, sesame seeds, white sesame seeds, nori, orange peel. And we have our ahi panka. So this is gonna be a dried Peruvian pepper. It's got a really great fruity flavor to it and a touch of smoke. Lastly, hoisin sauce. Perfect. Now our sauce is done, we're gonna move on to the salmon skin. Now the great thing is in Taiwan and in China, whenever we have a special occasion, we always have Peking duck. And for Peking duck, the prize of the Peking duck is always the skin. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna take the salmon skin and make it as crispy and as delicious as Peking duck skin, and then put it in a bao bun. So the skin that we saved from earlier, here it is. What we're gonna do is we're going to scrape the back side of the skin, the meat side of the skin really, making sure that there's no meat left. And then from here, we're gonna cut this skin into pieces about the size of this bun. Then take the skin, we're gonna put it on this soap pad, and we're gonna make sure that we spread it all the way out so it doesn't curl in on itself. Next, we're gonna brush the skin with a little bit of tamari. Give it some color, a little bit of salt. I've preheated an oven to 400, and we're gonna cook this for 10 minutes. So second soap pad on the bottom. Just gonna put this soap pad right on top, just like so. Put another sheet tray right on top of that, and into the oven. All right, next thing we're gonna do a really simple glaze for the salmon. It's gonna be a honey glaze. So we're gonna put the honey in, heat it up, gonna add a couple spices. We have star anise, we have clove, we have black peppercorn. And then lastly, a little bit of tamari. I'll do about a tablespoon right in there. And we're gonna let this just come up to a boil, and that's it. Super simple. Next step, we're going to cut salmon for the bun. Again, we wanna cut this to about the size of the bun. We're gonna cut pieces that are about a centimeter wide, or a centimeter high really, just like so. All right, so we're gonna get our pan nice and hot. We're gonna wait for the oil to shimmer. Now, we don't really want to cook these a whole bunch. This is really great salmon, and this can be eaten mid-rare. This is going to be done in a flash. So as it goes down, we're just going to glaze out one side with honey. And you see it already being done. I'm just going to flip it over. Oh, it smells so good. You can smell that caramelization, smell the spices coming through. All right. All right, guys, it's been 10 minutes. Went back there to check in on our salmon skin. Let's take a look, see if it's ready. Careful, it's really hot. Underneath the soap pad, take a look. Oh yeah, look at how crispy that is. All right, so we're gonna have to do this quickly, otherwise it's gonna stick to the pan. Just like that, super crispy. Listen to this. Better than Peking duck. So we have our beautiful buns that we steamed earlier. We're gonna have our house-made pickles, shaved red onions, some cilantro, and we have our seared salmon. I'm gonna place our seared salmon alongside these guys, just like so. 4 pieces. We're gonna have our 4 beautiful pieces of skin right inside. And for presentation, just like so, with a side of hoisin sauce. So whenever your friends come over, beautiful seared big way bay salmon with a honey glaze, bao buns, present them with a little Taiwanese hamburger. Open the bun, a little bit of hoisin sauce, take a salmon, put it right on top, some pickles, some Tsunamono pickles, red onion, a lot of cilantro, of course, and lastly, this beautiful salmon skin. And there you go. We have our salmon hamburger with crispy skin and spicy hoisin sauce. So good. Hope you guys try this at home. Tell me what you think. Tell me how crispy it is. Hope to see you guys next time.